So we've come to the end of the week, the 9th of June. It's a Friday. Thank God it's another Friday, everyone. Welcome to the show. This is your Frontier Opening Bell. A very quick rundown through the market for Thursday. Nigeria market bucked by 12 basis points. The BRVM was up by slightly below 0.1%. The Egyptian market finished Thursday, which is the last trading day in Cairo, by 1%, a very solid finishing line until the market reopens in Cairo on Sunday. Then you've got the Nairobi stock market down by 0.5%. The South African market was down by 14 basis points, led in the main by resources and financial services, despite gains that we saw Thursday on names such as MTN Group and Sanlam and a few other big companies listed on the GSE. But that's just what the trading day looks like. Again, it's a bit of a weakness around developed and emerging markets around the world. So let's just roll that down quickly. Give you a quick rundown of what's making the headlines in East Africa with Ecobank and Dashen Bank of Ethiopia coming together to launch what you call a new remittance app that will enable Ethiopians in diaspora, in particular for those in Europe, to send those millions and billions of money back to Ethiopia. And that's quite a cutting razor, raising the game in terms of financial inclusion. That's where remittances for the Africa's second largest most populated economy, as well as one with the largest number of diasporans. That's Ethiopia, by the way. And all marketers in Kenya are asking President Ruto's administration to securitize 55 billion shillings that's been owed in full subsidies so that they could take that as a bond, and then that could just clear up the arrears, as it were. There's no final word on that yet. In the meantime, Kenyan banks' non-lending income rose to about 41% of their revenue. Well, that looks like a very good business for the period under review, while Old Mutual and Zemele says pension got the nod to manage the NSSF, that's the Social Security Fund that is under the administration of the Kenyan government. They've got approval to be in charge of that. Tanzanian Breweries Limited is looking to onboard a multi-billion shillings malting plant that will increase the product portfolio and the volume of what Tanzanian breweries produce in the East African country. That's quite increased investment the country can use, create jobs, and a few other things. Let's come down to West Africa and see what's making headlines with the Lafarge Africa, which is Nigeria's third largest cement maker, one of the largest producer of cement on the continent, announcing a new CEO. And that's Lulu Akande Akiemi. We say congratulations to him as he sits on top of this big cement maker. And according to the IFC, the International Finance Corporation says Nigeria is its sixth largest outpost in terms of financing, $2.3 billion US dollars. And that's what the IFC said in an interview at the just concluded Africa CEO Forum. And good news, of course, with Vista Bank buying the Societe Generale banks in Equatorial Guinea, as well as Congo-Brazzaville, one of the biggest economic news or business and corporate news this week that ends today. The Bank of Africa in Burkina Faso is reporting first quarter January to March net banking income up by 31.39%. That's quite a decent first quarter, if you ask me. While the Swiss Ghana Business Forum for this year will be taking place in Switzerland, and that will be later this month. Keep that on your calendar, June 23rd to 25th. In Southern Africa, a very big new initiative coming through from the Africa Energy Forum, which is headquartered in Cape Town and Johannesburg. Of course, Cape Town is where the Africa Energy Week will take place later in October 16 to 20. Africa Energy Chamber reporting yesterday that is floated a new educational fund. It's a scholarship awards for undergraduates across Africa who was studying oil and gas and energy-related courses in universities. They will be enabled to between $10,000 and $30,000 as scholarships. The successful winners for the first of this scholarship will be unveiled at the African Energy Week in Cape Town waterfront, October 16 to 20. Don't miss that. South Africa's reporting current account credit narrowing more than expected to about 1% of GDP. That's roughly 66.2 billion rand, while the ETK Group of United Kingdom is targeting $156 million further investments into the African continent, and a chunk of that will go into South Africa. And the UK mining firm Marula Mining says it's getting a wider operation opportunities in Zimbabwe. So let's finish off with North Africa. Of course, the Cairo market is closed for the day, but Morocco got a bit of on higher forecast outlook in terms of economic growth for this year from the OECD, from its latest report, which was released 2 days ago. Morocco growth will be averaging 3.5% for the current year. That's according to the latest report. Egypt, the North Africa's largest economy, reports in FX reserves of about $34.6 billion for the month of May. That's according to the Central Bank of Egypt, by the way. While Qatar Investment Authority is looking to buy Telecom Egypt's shares in Vodafone of Egypt. That's in the telecom space in Egypt. While Tunisia, EBRD is launching a digital one-stop shop to support investors who are looking to invest in President Said's administration, government in Tunisia. Tunisia is looking to get all helps it can, including Italy standing behind Tunisia as it holds further discussions with the IMF for the funding facility that's been held back due to a number of issues in the North African economy. But now EBR, the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, is piling in and supporting Tunisia's economy with this one-stop shop. That's about it for today. Lay back and enjoy the weekend. See you back on Monday, everyone, bright and early, for the week that will take you straight to the annual general meetings of Afrexim Bank, taking place from the 18th to the 21st in Accra, Ghana. That's the annual meetings of Afrexim Bank. Front Africa Reports will be on brand for that. Keep that in mind. Have a great day, everyone. Enjoy your weekend and see you back soon.